Hello friends! You know, one of my favorite things about YouTube is that it allows content creators to communicate with their audience, you guys. And one of my favorite things about my channel is the diversity in audience. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all, because the more diversity we have, the more open we are to other people's views, the more we can learn about each other. And so I just wanted to take today to talk to you guys a little bit about something that came as a little bit of a surprise to me. Lately, when I've been posting some videos that show real guns, that show like the real gun class, I learned that I have a lot of subscribers that may like airsoft, they may like what I do, but they don't really like real guns and they don't know why we would own them, why we would take classes about them. And so I want to take a little bit to maybe talk about that, and hopefully we can encourage some intelligent, thoughtful discussion in our comments as opposed to regular discussion. Like, try to make this a little bit less like Reddit and more like you have a brain. But if you don't have a brain, then go ahead, make it like Reddit, that's fine. So let's talk. Why did I take a gun class in the first place? You know what? Honestly, I think everyone should take a gun class. Regardless of what you think about firearms, I think that everyone should take one class, because firearms are dangerous. And that is exactly why I took this class. We have firearms in our house, and to be honest, sometimes handling firearms makes me a little nervous. If they don't make you nervous at any point, then I think that there's a problem there, because this is a device that can be used to kill people, or it can kill people if it's used incorrectly. And so I think that everyone, especially gun owners, should be required to take classes about gun safety, gun ownership, and basic weapons manipulation, cleaning, everything. I mean, you have to take a written test and a driving test in order to get your driver's license. And we've seen that cars can be used to kill people. We saw that, we saw an attempt at that in Ohio. We've seen that in Las Vegas. We've seen that in Europe. Anything that can be used to injure people should probably come with a little bit of training. Yeah? First and foremost, I took the 20-hour level 1 handgun course because I have a handgun in my home, and I think it's very important that if you own a firearm or have a firearm in your house, then you should have some classes behind that firearm. And secondly, I think it's very, very, very important to note that if you own firearms, that you don't own some form of vigilante justice. You don't own a way to be able to go out there and make the world right just because you have a firearm. That does not make you the morale police. That does not make you some sort of superhero out there, out achieving vigilante justice for everyone. We have laws, and we have those for a reason, and it is not our duty to try and carry out whatever laws we see fit. I want to make that very abundantly clear, because it's the people that use their firearms in an incorrect way, or in a vigilante justice way, or in an irresponsible way. Those are the people that start to lose our Second Amendment rights. I am obviously a Second Amendment supporter. I think that we need guns for the reason that our forefathers thought that we needed guns, and that is to protect ourselves from the government. Call me a conspiracy theorist here, I know, but I think that citizens being able to defend themselves against some oppressive force, were it ever to happen, let's knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't happen, but I do think that that is a very important right to have, especially when we've seen some very volatile governments, not just in our lifetime, but over the history of the world. I will be completely honest and let you know that firearms still do scare me a little bit. And you know what? I think that's okay, because if firearms don't make you even a little bit nervous, then that's probably a problem, because this is something that can and has been used to end another life. whether it be on purpose or on accident. So having the utmost sense of self and what's going on and how to handle yourself around your weapon is very, very important to me. I am one of those crazy people that thinks that everyone that owns a firearm should take at least one, if not several classes. I mean, how many of you have been on a range and been nervous? Let's be honest. I bet every person that owns a firearm that has been anywhere public with it has been nervous at some point in their life because they've been around someone else that doesn't know how to use a firearm. So those reasons, coupled with the fact that 1 in 4 women will be raped in their lifetime, coupled with the fact that I have several women close to me who have either been raped, sexually assaulted, I've been sexually assaulted, and I think that it's important that I can protect myself. Now, do I think this is something that everyone needs to do? No, not necessarily. I think this is a decision that you need to make on your own. I think it's something that you need to be very comfortable with, and it's something that you need to be very confident in. And it will take lots of practice, lots of time, lots of classes before you're able to get to that point. I think that basically covers all of the points that I wanted to talk about on this little rant slash discussion slash whatever you guys want to call it. I'm calling it Let's Talk because I think it's important for me as a content creator to talk to you guys, my subscribers, about what you like, what you don't like, what your thoughts are. So that way maybe we can encourage some thoughtful discussion. I can make content that you guys like, which is always great, right? I think so. And we can keep the overall sense of this channel very open, very fun, very accepting, because I think that's what we need a little bit more in both airsoft and firearms and kind of the world, let's be honest. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that all of these classes are necessary for firearm owners? Do you just not like firearms in general? If so, let me know why, and it's fine. It's fine if you don't like them. I want to be clear about that. If you don't like them, that's okay. That's your thing, and I totally respect that because I don't think that everyone should have firearms. I want to be super clear about that. But if you're going to own them, I think you should be educated. Let's start a discussion. Everyone, be thoughtful, be courteous, be intelligent, and please don't post any fake news articles or propaganda in my feed. That wraps up this very random first episode of Let's Talk. What do you guys think? Do you want more of these? Is it cool that I'm talking to you, or do you want me to just shut up and make more videos? Let me know. See ya!